Imagine a man who could walk past you in a busy market, smile at you, and vanish into the crowd. But behind that smile hides something unthinkable, a predator responsible for one of the darkest crimes in history. He wasn't a ghost, he wasn't a legend, he was real. A man who confessed to murdering not 10, not 50, but over 300 little girls across South America. His name was Pedro López, remembered forever as the monster of the Andes. You're watching Truth and Tales TV, where history's darkest truths and most chilling tales are brought to light. Subscribe now and don't miss the stories the world tries to forget. Pedro López was born in 1948 in Colombia into poverty and violence. His father was killed before he was born, and his mother, abusive and harsh, threw him out at just 8 years old. Alone on the streets, Pedro was preyed upon by predators, and that torment twisted his mind. Instead of breaking the cycle, he became something far worse. By his teens, López drifted across Colombia and beyond, stealing to survive. After a prison sentence, where he killed fellow inmates in revenge for assaults, his path turned even darker. He began roaming Colombia, Peru, and Ecuador, but he wasn't searching for life, he was hunting. His victims were the most vulnerable, girls between 8 and 12 years old. He lured them with toys, candy, or promises of food. Once isolated, he strangled them, often at sunrise, a time he chillingly claimed was perfect to enjoy his work. For years, children vanished. Families grieved, police ignored patterns, and villages lived in terror. Nobody knew a single man was behind the disappearances. In 1980, fate caught up with him. In Ecuador, he tried to abduct a girl from a market. This time, locals saw and captured him. Beaten nearly to death, he was saved only by police, who were about to uncover horrors beyond imagination. In custody, López confessed not to 1 or 2 murders, but to over 300. He led investigators to mass graves where dozens of little bodies lay buried. Newspapers branded him the monster of the Andes. And yet, justice failed. Convicted of 110 murders in Ecuador, he served just 14 years in prison, the maximum sentence at the time. In 1994, he was released. Later declared insane, he spent a few years in a psychiatric hospital, but was released again on just $50 bail. To this day, nobody knows where Pedro López is. Some say he disappeared into Colombia. Others fear he could still be alive, walking among crowds, a free man with blood on his hands. His story remains one of history's most chilling reminders that sometimes, monsters are real. That was the story of Pedro López, the monster of the Andes. If this shook you, imagine what else lurks in history's shadows. Subscribe now to Truth and Tales TV for more chilling true stories from the past. Stay curious, and beware, the real monsters are not in fairy tales, but walking among us.